markets this evening. Donald Trump has paused talks with the Democrats, basically refusing to discuss stimulus and relief packages until after the election. So what has that meant for the markets? Well, essentially what we've seen now is we've seen money flow out of risk assets and gone to the safe havens. So it's a prime time to be looking at selling those risk currencies, Aussie dollar, Kiwi, Canadian dollar, and looking to buy those safe havens, US dollar and Japanese yen. If we just look at what's happened to the Dow Jones, you'll see from a high today of around 28,350, current price now 27,800, so a good drop of 500 points there. I wouldn't be surprised if we see the market at least come back down to test this sort of 27,000, 26,800 even handle. And then if we just look at the S&P, we've had a 1% drop in the S&P after showing early gains. You know, we were up from 3,400 up to 3,430, so just under 1% gain, and now we're over a 1% down on the day. So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing that money flow out of the risk assets, and we're seeing it move into the safe havens, out into US dollar, and that's obviously affecting those risk currencies. So our trade this morning from the members, we're seeing Aussie dollar sinking quite nicely. We're seeing Kiwi now rolling over. We're just waiting for a little bit more on Kiwi. We're looking for this short-term trend line to break. That's perfect. So tomorrow we'll have a nice intraday sell setup on Kiwi. Sterling is one of the big movers, but you've got to be a little bit careful with sterling because it only takes one bit of positive news from Brexit negotiations and we could see this market easily spin round and bounce a good few hundred points. So just be a little bit wary of sterling. Maybe I think we'll be looking at anywhere between 2,800 even handle or somewhere down towards 27. So we're looking anywhere between 28 and 27 as a potential turning point for sterling, and then those markets can run. But our attention is going to be focused on Aussie pairs, so Aussie yen, Aussie US dollar, or Kiwi and Kiwi yen. So we're looking at the risk markets basically getting hammered. So you can see here Kiwi yen come off a lovely level. We've got this midpoint zone to watch out for, 69.60, but do expect 68.85, 6900 to be tested. So tomorrow there's going to be lots of opportunities. If you are in the US, you're going to be able to trade some of these smaller time corrections as we see this market evolve over coming hours and maybe days. You know, I can't expect the market to continue like this until the election, but there's definitely going to be a knee-jerk reaction. We've seen that just looking at the dollar index. We can see price has come back to retest our structure point. We've seen that impulse dollar move. Expect to see the dollar index hit 94.60 and then move on towards 96. This is what I'm forecasting for the dollar index. Therefore, trade accordingly. Look for those markets to trade. A lovely opportunity for the euro. You know, we're getting back below 1.1750. Intraday opportunities short on a retest of 1.1750. Looking for a higher, lower high here. I would expect to see this move just really actually continue through the night. So any sort of retracements, you can see here previous swing high. If the market does come down, test this ascending trend line, looking for that opportunity of the lower high for the move to continue. All right, that's it from me, Market Trade and Train this evening. This was a very unexpected video for you, hence the shortness of it, but it's just to show you how the money flow moves when we have these decisions, and you need to know where to be looking at trading. There's no point just looking at any market. It is looking at those safe havens. So focus on the dollar, focus on buying the yen, looking at those risk currencies, Aussie, Kiwi and CAD. They're the ones that are going to get hurt the most during these kind of moves. Hope that's helped. Hope you found it enjoyable and informative. If you have, please remember, just hit like, share and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you in our next video at some point tomorrow. Good night, guys.